Let me ask you, what you're describing is a set of, stories that have been associated with the campaigns against Jews over centuries, and I can, while I agree with you, they are hate speech. You can see where Facebook is drawing a little bit, where they're drawing the line and why they're doing it to some degree. Are there examples of similar types of memes and stories associated with other target groups that are parallel to what we're describing here with anti-Semitism, that Facebook either has also ignored or has taken action where they won't hear?
Yeah, look, my organization deals with online hate in general. Our last major report looked at something we call Aboriginal memes. These were memes directly targeting Indigenous Australians, which clearly makes this an Australian issue. I mean, there aren't really Indigenous Australians in other places, unless they're visiting or they've moved there. And Facebook, after a lot of work, they were told this stuff breached the law in Australia, and their response, rather than acknowledging that it's hate speech and therefore breaches their terms of service and should just be removed, Facebook's response was, well, then we'll block this stuff in Australia and leave it available in the rest of the world. We'll do the minimum required to comply with the law and not a thing more. And that just doesn't match what their terms of service are. It doesn't match their commitment to their users.
So you've got this report. It documents these problems quite extensively. You've talked to Facebook about trying to address them. They've done some things, but certainly not enough. Have you thought about doing some advocacy around it, about organizing, mobilizing people across the web to send a report to Facebook with questions, asking them why aren't they doing these things? At Take Action News, one of our focuses is not only to talk about what's happening and how it affects ordinary people, but what ordinary people can do to affect the outcomes of the things that they think need to be changed.
Yeah, look, our real concern with this report is the fact that there's a breakdown in the system. It's not the fact that people are uploading hate, and it's not the fact that the hate breaches Facebook's terms of service. It's that unless Facebook recognizes the hate, all of the people in the US, around the world, who take the time to report these things to Facebook, who are actually spending their time to try and help Facebook implement its own policies, if their complaints are just going to be dismissed because Facebook won't recognize the problem, then the whole system comes crashing down to nothing.
Right.
So we do have communication channels with Facebook, so they do have a copy of the report. In fact, we got an email response. We actually tried promoting the report on Facebook. I mean, putting in some paid advertising for them. And Facebook rejected our advertising. One of the reasons was because it mentions the Facebook brand, and they didn't like that.
Right,
but
of course.
they followed up with us with an email directly to us explaining what was going on there. So that they are certainly seeing what we're saying.
Right.
But if people want to contact them and actually push them to start taking their terms of service seriously and start addressing these issues, that would certainly be welcome. But pushing it from Australia, getting them to take notice, we're lucky if we can just get them to read the recommendations.
Well, Dr. Obler, we're lucky to have you on the program. So thank you so much for sharing your report and your insights on it, and terrific work.
Thank you very much.
And thanks, of course, Alan Rosenblatt to you as well. Dr. Diggerpaul, Alan, great stuff. Thanks for bringing us that interview. Have a great weekend.
You too. And thank you, Andre.
Thank you.